Welcome to JetCityMusic.com. Today we're going to be playing around with the Deluxe Memory Boy pedal from Electro-Harmonix. As with many of the recent Electro-Harmonix pedals, this box can produce your classic echo tones, but also pushes the envelope with some new features. Using an expression pedal in conjunction with the Deluxe Memory Boy can produce tone bending and Leslie-like effects. There's an adjustable high-pass filter, and the depth control now has some waveform shaping. So let's take a look at some of the controls on this pedal. First you have your blend and gain, and those are pretty much what you would expect them to be. Blend being how much echo you get, hardly any, or a whole bunch. Gain, of course, how loud it is. But let's take a look at the delay time. There's two ways to set it. The first is here with the delay knob itself. The other thing you can do with this is there's a tap time. And you just tap to a beat. And you got quarter notes. Now there's a tap divide function here, so you can, after you've set the tempo of the song, you can decide whether you wanted to have a triplet feel or a eighth note feel and so on. So I'll show you how that works. That's straight quarters. Let's jump up to triplets. Eighths. Triplet eighths. Sixteenths. Next, let's take a look at the depth and rate controls. These control the pitch shifting of the echo, and it can be used subtly or radically out of control. If you look at your classic chorusing sound, what's happening is you're pitch shifting the echo return up and down. And with that blended into the original tone, you get chorus. So this pedal takes that, and you've got two options on the waveform of the return of the bending. This is your regular triangular wave to the left. And these pedals take this way further than the earlier Memory Man does, for example. It also has a square wave bending function, which I'll demonstrate here. You can hear it better if I just pluck one note. I'll slow it down a little bit. So the note's jumping up and down in a square wave fashion. Speed it up, make it more radical. And lastly, there's the feedback knob, which kind of explains itself. Less feedback, less delays. The cool thing about this is it totally will run away with you. And you can spend hours being Jimmy Page. One neat feature of this pedal is the ability to roll off the low end of the echo returns. By holding down the expression mode selector for 2 seconds and then adjusting the rate knob, you can roll off the low end of the echoes. So now they're full range. By adjusting this, they'll have less bass. And if you do that and add more feedback, you get this nice morphing sound. See how this gets thinner and thinner as it repeats. If you hold this down again, that setting will be saved, and it will be saved even if you repower the pedal. To get back in and change it, you just hold it down one more time. So now I've plugged in an expression pedal here, and I'm able to control several parameters using a foot pedal, expression pedal. And I'm set up to change the rate now. I've got the depth kind of halfway up. And I can go from the slowest rate here to the fastest rate with the foot pedal. So now I've switched to the depth control in the expression mode, and I'm on the square wave side of the depth knob. So it's changing the note quite a bit, and it gets even more when I push the pedal down. And I'm rolling it back now. So now I've switched to the feedback mode. Got kind of a regular feedback. Actually a pretty long one. And with the pedal I can just let it sing like that. And finally, the delay, which is kind of the most fun. Because you can bend notes with it. The Deluxe Memory Boy has an effects loop built into it so that you can affect your echoes with the pedal of your choice. Here we've plugged in an envelope filter, the Microtron, also from Electro-Harmonix. And you'll notice that the echo comes back with a touch wah envelope filter effect on it. Alright, I hope you found that educational. It is inspiring to see some new ways an old trick can be utilized. Remember to stop by JetCityMusic.com for all of your musical accessory needs.